Bounce Fitness reception team. How's everyone going today?
Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah, that's good. Thank you, Mary, and thank you, Sam, for coming to the meeting. I won't take too much of your time. We'll be short. I just wanted to do a review on how our training has planned out. As you know, I've asked you to participate in a workshop and also complete online mandatory training. As you know, this is something that we asked you to do on a monthly basis. The reason why we found online mandatory training to be a benefit to you is because it refreshes your knowledge on the processes and the procedures, and also it develops your skills, and this way you can apply that in the reception field. So for example, manual handling was a mandatory training that we've asked you to complete because we want you to, be in a safe in a safe workplace. Also, we've asked you to complete an ergonomic workplace training as well, and also just a quiz in few of the online mentoring training to evaluate your knowledge, and also this gives us feedback to see if this training is a benefit to you. And so far you've all scored quite high for your quizzes. Everything seems to be a benefit and working well. Just a few things to touch on. Firstly, I want to thank you all for your improvement. We can see great results. In the course survey, you've been answering cores within 2 to 3 rings, which is a huge comparison as opposed to last year's 5 to 6 average. So now you're answering cores within 2 to 6 rings, which is half the amount, which is and our KPI is 3. But we can see every second month or so you've been answering cores every second ring. So you're not only have you achieved our goals that we have set for you, but also excelling even more because you're answering cores on average every second ring, which is good. It's a great improvement. So I want to thank you all. A big pat on the back. Yeah. Also, Mary, I want to thank you. You've also have scored extremely high in our Bounce Fitness customer core survey. Your scores have doubled, so you're getting 4, 2, 4, 3 in the questions that we've asked our customers to complete. Also, you, Sam, you've scored quite high as well. On average 4 out of the potential 5, which is really well. Sam, just a few comments. There's a customer said that you're courteous and have answered all of their questions, which is really, really good, because we know previously your main weakness was that you were overlooking steps in the procedures, and that would be maybe because you weren't confident in the procedures, or perhaps you were getting distracted. But we can see that the distractions are no longer an issue, because not only are your scores high, but there was an extra comment made that you were courteous and answered all the questions, which is really well. Mary, just one feedback we can give you is that the survey has reported that your answering your cores in a timely manner is still quite consistent. It's 2, so we can see that it hasn't worsened, but it also hasn't improved to our KPI guidelines, which is 3. Is there a reason why it's still consistent?
I'm still getting flustered. I'm still trying to understand the policies and procedures for Bounce Fitness. I understand that I have had training on them, and I also had face-to-face training with Stuart, which was a great help. But I still feel like I may need maybe a little bit more help.
Yeah, I was going to ask you that. Do you think you need some additional training?
Yeah, I think that would do me well.
Yeah, so maybe we can ask Stuart to provide you with a refresher training on the job training, to help you on maybe how to multitask, how to show you what priorities could be in place. So, for example, if you're doing a hands-on task, maybe you can put that to the side to answer a phone call, or if you feel like this task isn't a priority, put that to the side, get to that later on, and then answer the phone call. Because, as you know, our answering phone call procedure does outline that we do set a 3-ring KPI, and we do try to achieve that on a consistent basis. But not to worry, we can still review that later on. So we can see that the training has been a benefit, as mentioned previously. Do you think there's any more skills that you would like to develop?
For me, I do thank you for giving the opportunity for us to get extra training. It's really improved my work. I personally don't feel like I need it. I feel like I've improved. So I don't know if you think otherwise, but
well, we can see that you've scored, Sam, a 4 in the receptionist understood my questions and concerns out of 5, and overall I'm satisfied with the customer service. So you scored 4 out of 5. So I think there's always room for improvement. Not saying you're not doing the best job, because we can see there's been improvement, and we are very happy. We'd like to thank you again for your hard work. It doesn't go unrecognised. We could possibly do another workshop as a refresher as well. Just an evaluation on how everything is going with their current performance levels. And maybe you can give us some feedback as well on how you'd like us to help you. So we're thinking about maybe asking you all to do another sort of like evaluation, a 12-month review. And also I'd like to schedule a performance review as well for each staff member, so we can see on what learning goals you would like to achieve in the next 12 months and how we can help you. Does that sound good?
Yep. I was gonna ask you, like, is it possible if we can like get training like once every couple of months still?
Yeah, I can definitely do that.
Yeah, just so that like we can maintain our like work.
Okay, yeah, we can do that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right, sounds good.
No problem. Anything you'd like to add, Mary?
No, just that further training sounds like a really good idea, and hopefully I can reach to the KPI standard that Bounce Fitness has set for their staff.
Okay, no worries. We can review that also.
Yeah.
And how does everyone feel about face-to-face training?
I'm very happy with face-to-face. I find that I learn better with face-to-face.
I prefer e-learning because I feel like when it's face-to-face I feel a bit pressured.
Yeah, you did mention that last time. Did you find that the workshop, because that was a face-to-face workshop, did you find that to be effective?
It was, but I don't want to do that all the time. So I would like multi-learning.
Okay, great. Okay. So we can do, so e-learning is the online modules. So that is something that we do ask our staff members to complete every month. The face-to-face is only once a year. So Mary, if you'd like, because Stuart is providing you on-the-job training, that is kind of a face-to-face training. So that does meet your learning leave.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, great.
Stuart was really good. I find that he explained things really well, and I'm happy to be trained again with him.
Alright, great. Well, that is all. Thank you so much for attending today's meeting. And I'll get one of our other HR staff member to send you the evaluation forms, and we'll schedule another date. in the
Yes,
future.
sounds
Alright,
good.
great. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.